My first ever barrow on a rod.
Oh, much better line. Look at that.
Put in the hard yards today, haven't we?
Oh.
Put in the hard yard. Oh, boy! What a stonker! You're a solid nutty. Here we are. Where are we, buddy?
We made it. Steep Point.
You'll be yachting. This has been a long time in the making. Dreamt about it, talked about it. And look, I mean, it's not that big a deal for some people, but for us,
It is a big deal.
It's huge. It's huge. So, we've made it to Steep Point. We've just come off the barge this morning, and I just had to feel on the drive in. I said, it's just a sign, and it's just a point, but it's a significant part and point of our country. And yeah, I said I was starting to get a little bit anxious, and I don't know, little butterflies and all the carry on, but we made it. We're having our morning coffee, and later on we'll pop up. Hopefully the sun comes out. We'll pop up and maybe cheers a little a beverage.
Might even have to have sunset drinks here.
Yeah, sunset drinks. Our camp's about a couple hundred metres.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's our camp down there. There is a lot of the lads fishing off the beach, off the cliffs there. So obviously that's the spot to be this morning. Yeah, because that's offshore wind, whereas on the other side it's onshore. So yeah, we'll get down there, check out our camp. But right there behind us is the most westernly point on the Australian continent, Steep Point, Western Australia.
And we're the only people here, so we're the most Western people in Australia at the moment.
Righto, legends.
Funny.
We're going to go and check out our camp and make a day of it. Righto. Oh, I'm on the full face, okay? Like, my face is just aching, just full smiling. Just loving it. Can't believe it, eh?
I'm not too sure, but it seems that there's more people camping here than there should be.
Righto, underprepared for Steep Point. Yep, I am. A little wire trace. I've got a good rod, but I said before, I lost the handle off the good reel, so I'm running my little Penn Slammer, 25 pound line on it. It's 4.5. Still got like a 13.5 kilo drag on it, but little 50 pound sacrificial leader for a little sinker. Didn't have any T-piece swivel, so I've just sort of made my own. Anyway, we'll have a crack. See how we go. Wish me luck. I might take my hat off so it doesn't end up in the ocean.
Good idea.
Yeah. Oh well, at least we caught something off the rocks.
Yeah, look at you go.
Off the cliffs. In my mad little rig. Yeah. Happy days. Oh, at least if they stay that big, it won't be too much on me line. Won't be what we came here for, but anyway, happy days. Yeah. We're on the board. I'm hoping I'm on here. I'm hoping I'm on. Might just take me under a rock. Might be a rock. Or it could be a fish. Don't know what this is. I'm hoping it's a fish. Feels like a fish. Clearly can't see nothing when you're hanging over the edgy like this, which is Yeah. Put a bit more drag on old mate. When you don't have a gaff and you're trying to fight fish over a cliff with light line, you're in a bit of a world of hurt, to be honest with you. So I can't even see what it is. We'll do our best, guys. We'll do our best. So I can... Oh, I've got him on. I just got to get him up the cliff. Not a little codly. It's pretty hairy, this sort of fishing, I tell you. It's not me cup of tea. Hanging off the edge of a cliff. There you go. There you go, guys. Bit of a cuddly off the cliff. Holy shit. Get your hard pumping. It's yeah, it's a different setup. Turn my mask off. Hopefully you can hear me, but yeah, not much of a fish, but little codly. Just look at the backdrop though, eh? How good's this? But that's what I'm fishing off. Fishing off the cliff, look at my foot. Yeah, it's hectic to say the least. What an epic spot to fish, eh? It's not something I've done before, and I'm not going to lie, it puts a wind up me a little bit on the, you're right on the edge. It's pretty unforgiving. Obviously, you know, they do this every day of the week. Lads love this, but yeah, I can't, the water here is just insane. And there's people all along the coast here. There's bloke over here, there's another couple of people out on that point, there's a couple of people around the corner. Yeah, and you would have seen earlier, like those couple of lads catching big Spaniards off there. They're mad. So you can see the balloons out there in the foreground. So they're fishing the fault line. There's a big crack in the ground through here, and it goes out to sea into the bay. And yeah, they fish to either side of that. Pretty epic. It's a good spot. Steep point fishing. Yeah, I never thought I'd do this, to be honest with you. I was always about getting to that point and taking in the views and stuff, but a bit of fishing as well. Happy days. Happy days. So you can see here, these guys obviously take it quite seriously where you're hooked up to a cable. I can only assume that you hook yourself up to it. Obviously you can see everyone's come along and they concrete their own rod holders into the concrete and make seats for themselves and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, pretty mad setup. Like these guys, look at these guys, just made little seats there and it's a mad little pad there. Just got to be real careful because yeah, obviously when these waves come in, you can see how it's all wet here. It's pretty hairy, I would have thought. I'm just going to hold on to the cable just quietly, like, have a look at that. Even there, like, I don't even know how you get a fish up. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's not one of these spots you sort of muck around with. So we've got feed driving for this one. Hopefully you can hear me. I've been down here looking at all this. It's beautiful. I'm going to try and make our way to the monument up on the top of the hill there. So just here is the old track, which you can see. We're not driving around in here. So we've had to, this is the old truck. And it drops into here. So we've sort of just bypassed it on the way in. We've just sort of come up across the top here. And yeah, she's driving today. So yeah, I said I'll just film her coming up over here. It's nothing much. She's actually panicking for some reason, I don't know. But anyway, we'll see how we go. All right, let's get her going. Here she comes, first high range. Nothing to stress about. It's actually like 0, but I don't know why she's stressing, but she is. Steady, steady. Just that easy, isn't it? You're panicking for nothing, were you?
I was panicking.
I don't know, and like, that's okay.
Different going the other way.
I just keep saying to you though, like, you just got to have a bit of faith in the car. I know it's new, but it's just walking around in here, no drama. Hey?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I'm telling the guys at home, I'm telling the guys at home that, like, you're panicking about it, and they'd be just watching that thinking, really? What was she panicking about? So, no need to panic, eh?
There was a big hole there, but anyway, my mouth's so dry now.
Is it? Well, there you go. She's worked up a thirst over bugger all. She's a funny one. Anyway, we'll keep going to the monument. She's full June system in here, isn't it?
Yeah. I was hoping we just crawl up through this too. Too easy, Duster.
Loves it. So we've made our way to a place called Nor 6. And there's a monument up here. We'll take us up to the monument. There's a couple of fellas over here fishing. I think they're the lads that are camped down at Steep Point with us. They were telling us there's a mad fishing spot here where they always go to. That's just a 100-metre cliff, straight drop-off. Been fishing here for 20 years apparently. So I reckon that's the spot where they are here. You can see them over here in the background. So might pop over there and have a yarn with them. And then we noticed, because we're sort of just making our way across the top of the coast here, as you can see. But it's the sign here, because it doesn't really show it on HEMA maps. It shows Thunder Bay's like miles away, but on the sign here it says Thunder Bay's only 13k. Then there's some blowholes somewhere around there, so we're going to go and have a look at that. Just sort of, yeah. It's I think that's up over the top of the hill there, but that's only 13k. It says to Thunder Bay, so it'd be worth sort of, yeah. It's only 10:30 in the morning, so
go for a look.
Yeah, go for a look. Keep just doing as much exploring as we can before we're going to take off tomorrow. Otherwise, all we're going to be doing is fishing off the cliffs, and we're only catching little codlies, and it's exhausting, really. Eh? Like, yeah. We'll love it, but we want to do a fair bit of exploring too while we're here. So anyway, we'll take you up to this monument, and we'll show you what that is up here. Righto. So it turns out this is the Nor 6 Memorial. So on April 25th, 1963, Anzac Day, the brand new prawn trawler Nor 6 crashed into the rocks below this spot at 5:30 a.m. in the early morning. She was immediately overwhelmed by the surf and rolled over and sank in less than a minute. There's a massive ride up here. I'm not going to read it all out. It's a whole thing. Yeah. So obviously this is a memorial for the Nor 6 prawn trawler.
Whaling.
There you go, eh?
Whaling fishermen.
And then another one down there. Well, there you go. So this is the Nor 6 Memorial. Have a look at that coastline, would you? Epic. I'll take you down.
No
I'll show you
marks here. No one's been here.
the
Yeah. No.
The mad setup these mad dogs are running with.
Did you read the story about North
They're loving it,
Yeah.
eh? Like, stole mad, salty dogs.
Sad.
Just down the bottom there.
Just love their extreme fishing.
Obviously just got washed by the waves and...
This is about as extreme as you get. And they're just living their best life. Have a look at this rig they got set up. So I don't know anything about this. This is a good learning thing. So
Yeah.
just basically an extended
how
arm.
you get eaten alive is
So
beyond me.
yeah, once the boys get on to something big, they
Yeah.
basically just chuck their line over the
20 days.
roller. It's just like an extra arm, and they're just pulling it in so easy. Mad, so simple. Like, you know, you wouldn't have to be smart to
Just got
build
lucky.
it, but I wouldn't have thought of it. I'm sure they're all over the place, but yeah, killer setup. But yeah, these old salty dogs are just loving it. They're smiling, they got smiles, you know, from ear to ear, and they're having a ball. There's a setup.
Yeah, it said 13 Ks on the sign, so I thought, oh, it's worth having a look.
That's where they're fishing. Out off there.
Little hazy.
The only
place.
problem I can see here is the colour of old mate's jumper here, eh? But we won't hold that against him. Extreme fishing. Hopefully the boys will get onto one while we're here. They've just caught a couple of cod while we're here. But hopefully they'll get onto a stonker. We're just going to stay here for another 10 minutes. And then, yeah, make our way around to Thunder Bay. But yeah, how cool is this, eh? Extreme fishing, right there. Love it. You could be on here.
Take you into a hole.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the water thing.
Yeah. Smashed it.
Still on there.
It's going to make you earn it, mate. Will I sometimes swim back out?
Yeah.
Will I, yeah.
If you're patient enough.
Yeah, yep. So Johnny's opted for the wheel. He believes it's a baldy he's had on, and he's just ripped him under a rock. I think he's going to snap him off. There he goes. It'd be nice if he all he really wants
It's getting close to blind time.
is that all you want your rig back most of the time, don't you?
Yeah, it's got something back here.
Yeah.
Might have just lost the hook.
You'd hope. I don't know. They could have been that whole nuisance, eh? June system for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Magic. So soft that, like, it's not soft to drive in per se, but it's bloody. Yeah, you're right.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time.
That spring didn't like it. Oh,
Drive.
I'm driving, I'm
I guess I
driving.
wasn't late, nobody crossed the line.
Little fucker, mate.
I guess
Yeah, but get on the accelerator, bros. If it starts sliding like that, drive it.
Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last.
It's a gnarly little track.
Fucking wicked little track.
To remember
Almost feel when I told you to have a drive today.
You can drive back.
Well, we're going back the fucking easy way.
Or you can drive from now if you want. Have a
No.
turn.
Go for it, babes. Landscape just changes all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized.
I might just pull up here for a second, eh?
Yeah.
Ways as we fade into
Have a look.
Here in the safety.
Fee doesn't like the cliff edges. Bit nervous of them.
I hate it. This feels like it's just gonna, the whole thing's just gonna go poof into the ocean.
With us attached.
Yeah.
It all probably starts to look the same, but I don't know. It's never less stunning, I don't reckon. It's God, it's spectacular. The bluest ocean, the biggest, angriest water, undercut cliffs. It's and blowing 700 knots. We're definitely, everyone we talk to says we've picked the windiest time to be here, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, here's what it is, I guess, isn't it? Have a look at this. How beautiful is that? I would have thought the boys would be fishing off here. Well, that point you want to stand out there, but it's like, yeah, probably not. That's I see why Fee gets a bit nervous, because it is a bit nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. I mean, obviously at some stage all this stuff falls off the cliff. You'd hate to be on it when it did. So this is Dicko's Lookout. End of the bay. So I'm assuming that's Shelter Bay there, eh? Straight out here is Shelter Bay, I believe.
Hey.
Out here around to that point is Steep Point, and that's pretty much where we've driven from. Out in that far point is where we've just driven across the top of the coast here this morning. Or Theo's, she's been on the wheel today. And then yeah, we're only a couple of K away from Thunder Bay now. It's just up here. Truck just keeps following around there. As you can see, there's another truck that goes down there. I think that goes back into Shelter Bay, that one. Yeah, it could be similar, like that bit of a dune system. Some beautiful dunes here. Yeah, but that's magic. That's been an awesome drive, hasn't it, babes?
Yeah, and how nice is it to see, like, you can almost see the whole point.
What's that?
You can almost see the whole point.
Yeah.
So, like, you've got the bay and then the whole big point there.
Yeah.
Makes it feel like we're on an island. There's water here.
And we didn't sort of have this on the radar at the start of the trip. But, you know, because obviously we wanted to do as much exploring as we could, but it's like, glad we chose to do this today instead of... Our other option was to hang on the rocks and just fish off the rocks all day and just...
Lose tackle.
And lose tackle. Or we could come and have a look at this, so we've done this. I'll try and get to Thunder Bay and have a bit of lunch, eh? I'm starving. You? You hungry?
It's tough being a passenger, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like being a passenger. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm bored shitless, I want to drive.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. around. I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Let's check out these Thunder Bay blowholes. You can hear them.
Yeah.
You can blowhole risk area.
Watch your hats.
Yeah, turn your hats up. Surf point, marking point.
It's all faded.
Yeah, it's getting smashed up here. Right, so I think we cruise across here
To
somewhere.
the right. But how do you
Yep.
get across there?
Just down here, I guess. There's the emergency ring if you get too close to the blowholes. Where are we?
One came up out of here just a
Yeah, I
minute ago.
thought it did, eh? Yeah, look at that, eh? That must be a blowhole there.
Oh!
Look at that one. Another banger. Here's one of the blowholes. Blowing the seaweed out.
Holy moly.
How good's that?
That's full on.
Isn't it?
Soaking wet.
Yeah, same. Look at that, eh? So we can get a bit of live action here. Hat strapped on. Hopefully you'll pick up the noise. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. All right. Fee's just going to have a little bit of a go coming out of the blowholes. A little bit of a soft corner here. She'll nail this piece of piss. Piece of piss. Round you go, dear. Beautiful. Love your work. Loves it. It's soft here. Good job. Goes alright there, old love. She's been a bit nervous today, but she's been nailing it. We'll see what she reckons.
Do you hear him roar?
He roared, eh? He on the roar.
Love this car.
He's on the roar.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to bury down, but he just kept pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a 14-year-old, eh? Gold. A little skate bowl.
Yeah. Might be more sheltered in here.
Yeah. Hopefully get her around the corner. And cook our bloody hot dogs. Oh, man, starving. Righto. I've just stopped here on the side of the track. Just didn't, we've still got a bit to go on this track. I've come and it's bloody windy. Everywhere's windy. I've been hanging out for a hot dog. It's bloody 2 o'clock and we haven't eaten today. Some days we do that. So we're doing the old canopy hot dogs. Got a couple of the old Rocco dogs in the canopy. It's all up and I was starting to get grumpy just then. I was starting to get shitty with Fee. Old hangry setting in. I just need to eat. Starting to get myself all worked up. So anyway, I can smell the food. So calm down, Brad. Cook the hot dogs. Feed your wife, feed yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's the motto. Hangry was setting in, I'll tell you. Doesn't say. Don't know, mate. This has to be Thunder Bay.
So we've gone as far as we think we can go before we get into sand dune country, where it's just not marked. There's no poles or posts or anything to give you any idea. What is it now? 2:35. It's at 10 o'clock we started.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But to go out, to continue on that way, there's no cut across. You've got to go all the way to false entrance.
Yeah.
And regardless of like the sand dune and not marked and all that, you know, we may be able to navigate our way through that. But the fact that it's still, we're only halfway across the track at 2:30 in the afternoon, to get there and then get all the way back, we'd be looking at getting back at like 10 o'clock at night in unknown territory. We don't really know where we're going. Pardon me.
Anyway, you might have noticed that the rains have changed.
Yeah.
Someone was like itching to drive this track.
Yeah, it's a good track. It's a sick track.
It is a really good track. It's given me a little test.
Yeah, it's been wicked.
Anyhow.
But that is, Phil, jump out and show you now. This is,
I'll put the
we
window
believe, is Thunder Bay. There's no sign here, which is crazy. It's a beautiful spot. And we did stop before to, we were going to have lunch here, but it was blowing 700 knots, so we've essentially gone like a kilometre down the track and hidden in amongst the dunes and cooked up some hot dogs. And you would have seen that video. I was getting hangry.
Hangry, yes.
I was getting grumpy because I was starving. Need to feed the fat boy.
Feed the kids.
Yeah. The puppies. All right, let's make our way out of this.
Right, so we've decided we're taking a different track. Instead of going back the way we came, we're going through an inland track.
Well, let's hope we can get out of here, because that's going to be a fucking one hell of a climb getting out of there if we don't. We're in here now, eh?
The track just snakes all the way over there.
We'll get the adrenaline going, won't it? Now we're on a salt pan out in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty cool.
Has anyone else ever noticed that whenever there's sand dunes involved, your mapping, you just lose all tracks. It's like because they shift all the time, so it's like they just can't actually track them. So you're just running your own little tracks across your mapping. That's quite interesting.
Yeah. So I'm thinking at this point in time, this looks like our biggest challenge so far for the whole trip, isn't it? Do you reckon?
Maybe.
It's quite a big hill.
It is quite a big
And we just came down there and we were lifting wheels on the way down. So anyway, we'll give it a go. I'm going to just try first oil range, because that's been working the whole rest of the time without a locker, without front or rear lockers. And then, worst case scenario, we reverse back down and we try something else. Alright, let's go. Let's give it a go. It's quite a big dome. Hopefully I can just pick a good line.
Hope so too.
Hopefully we get lucky, eh? Nah. Those wombat holes are killer, eh?
Ah, the old wombat holes.
So, I'm going to try the rear locker for the first time and just see if I can get us through here. It should, because I just need that traction through them holes, eh? Otherwise we'll try that other, looks like a chickeny sort of a track.
Left-hand track.
Yeah.
gone sideways on that one. That's never good. The other track off to the side here, it's just as steep, but no wombat holes. So, no, he's not one to give up. He'll be stoked if he drives it. Just those bloody wombat holes, just swallows him up. I can't remember what attempt we're up to now. Was that 4? 5? Maybe this is 5. Anyway, so there he goes. You must just be flattening the track out. Oh, look out, we're going for a real long run up now. Much better line, look at that. Go, 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 don't stop. The toots of happiness. There's even a little front wheel lift in there. I thought I'd stay here on the action section, but ah well, we made it. Woohoo! Now I've just got to make it up the hill.
We did it! So I tried everything there. I tried rear locker, high range, then tried front and rear lockers. That seemed worse for whatever reason. Again, not just, I'm starting to get used to the car. Then tried low range, front and rears, then tried, and then it was just low range. I couldn't even just, nothing. And then, high range in the end, just with rear locker. And I think just because I was pushing the wombat holes, filling them, essentially. I think then I sort of just,
doing some roadworks.
I tried to drive through the holes like I would in my 105. It's a very different car, but, and then, I tried to drive around the holes and it just kept pushing me in. And, again, like just that last little bit, I thought I just had this thing pinned through the firewall and I just didn't think it was going to make it. It just completely ran out of steam. And I won't lie to you, like the FTE in the 105 and an auto, it just doesn't do that. It just, unless it'll bog itself, it'll hold those revs until it completely diffs itself out. And whereas this, I don't know, it was...
It's a ladies' car then.
No fucking way. It's we just need to get it chipped and do some power unit, or like some power upgrades. But obviously with that comes your brake shit easier, I guess. But just a little bit more just then, because I felt like I'd got across the worst of it, and then just it didn't want to go. I'd only just idled out of there. I don't know whether you'll see that on the footage, but it only just idled out of there. But we got it. We got there on the top. I was only going to probably have 1 or 2 more goes, and then I was going to try the chicken line, but I just didn't want to let it beat me. And it didn't. We got it. We got it.
Yeah.
You'll be guilty.
Poor Duster had to do it several times. I only had to walk up it once, and it's a killer. It's like this vertical hill. Anyway, footage never shows it, but anyway.
Yeah.
On your Duster.
On your Duster. You filming on there?
Certainly nowhere near as clear in the afternoons as it was this morning. Hey.
That's a bit hazy, isn't it?
Real hazy. Sort of spray. Pretty easy to lose the track in sections like this. You wouldn't want to do it at night because, as you can see there, that's how close we are to the edge. Like,
I reckon it'd be awesome to do it at night.
oh, of course. What's that rock out there? It's like a ball sitting on the end.
How sick is this, legends? Steve Point's version of Nature's Window. This is epic. Jay, thanks for the heads up, brother. We found it, and this is as good as what you said it was. Have a bloody look at this. Righto, legends. This is it. It's that day's come. We're leaving Steve Point. It's been epic. It's been a cracking few days, hasn't it?
It's a beautiful spot once you actually reach out beyond this,
Yeah,
being the feature,
yeah.
the destination.
And like if you're into cliff fishing, yeah, what an epic spot as well. These boys have been cracking some good fish off there. You would have seen that in the video where we showed you yesterday. Those old salty dogs fishing off the cliffs like crazy, like just blew us away, didn't it? I don't know whether it'd be something I could get into, to be honest with you. Maybe, like, I don't know. It's just it's a next level fishing style for us, but. Yeah, and then to top it off this morning, the boys have already got on. Yeah, always as it happens, the day we're leaving, it's a full glass out there. It's epic. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the wind's
mint
dropped
conditions.
off.
Yeah, the wind's dropped off. So I'm actually going to quickly try and chuck the drone up here. See how I go, because I haven't been able to get the drone up. Like, it gets 4 foot off the air and off the ground, and it gives me high wind warning. So yeah, it's been mad conditions. Hopefully these guys get to slay it. But for us, that's it's been epic. Steep Point, get yourselves out here because it's more than just a sign. The fishing, the full driving we did yesterday was sick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an excellent track to go wheeling on.
Yeah,
for me especially.
100%. Like Fee did like the whole drive out there yesterday, and then she was going to do the loop, but then we ended up having to come back the way we'd come from, and I was just champing at the bit to get in there and have a wheel myself, like, because it was just an epic track. Like,
might have been that little sketchy moment there. I was like, nah, I'm taking it back.
Nah, she just drove every good line, just like nailed it yesterday. It was
thank you.
It was mint. Yeah, she did an awesome job, and the rig's going so well. Yeah, and you would have just seen like that hill I tried to get up. Yeah, that was quite challenging.
So steep.
Yeah. Yeah, so
combat holes, and it was a good test for Duster.
Yeah, and we're getting to know him.
He's
so
done well.
That's it for us. Steep Point section's done. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And it's now time for us to start heading north, heading on our way home. But yeah, we're going to try and make our way along the coast. We want to try and go through Red Bluff and Nalu and Quobber and all those sort of places and get ourselves out to Worrell Station. Yeah, that's the plan anyway.
There we go.
We're sort of winging it from here. This was all booked and planned. We've got nothing booked ahead of us. And it is school holiday, so we could be out of luck, but we'll give it a crack anyway.
We'll let you know how we go on the next episode.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, all that cool stuff. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this Red Dust adventure from us. Anyway, but the highway.
Woo!
We said we'd be always you and me, for better or worse, bound together. We dance.